Let us gather in the spirit of prayer. Let us pray. All-knowing and all-loving God, we ask that we may become aware of your presence with us tonight as we gather to honor the achievements of the past year. We celebrate everyone's capacity for creativity, for deep thinking, and for focused effort. We are grateful that as a college we can engage in activities that have developed us intellectually, socially, and spiritually. Most of all, we thank you that after 2 years, we can gather together to celebrate what we have accomplished so that our efforts may inspire us in the year to come. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Coulter. I feel like we all want to say amen. Welcome to our annual honors convocation. And it is, as Dr. Coulter just said, so nice to be here together in this space. We have not been able to gather in here for 2 years together like this, as we know, because of the pandemic. We had, however, taken care of our students, the class of 2020. We graduated them with a virtual graduation, and the wonderful faculty and staff here engaged in Operation Diploma Drop, we called it that day, where we went and personally delivered our class of 2020's diplomas to them, to their homes, to their families, socially distanced as appropriate at that time, traveling to Michigan, Indiana, and of course, Ohio. Last year, we were able to have this event, but we had to do it by division, and we were not able to gather today. So it is with great exuberance and excitement that we're all here tonight together. Tonight, we will honor the excellence of our students, faculty, and staff with a particular emphasis on our seniors who are completing very successful undergraduate academic careers at Defiance College. To begin our ceremony this evening, I would like to introduce the 19th president of our college, President and Dr. Rich Ann Menke.
Good evening. Welcome. In keeping with our institutional emphasis on community involvement in education for responsible citizenship, the achievements we honor today for our students, faculty, and staff have taken place not only in our classrooms and laboratories, but in communities locally, nationally, and internationally. Tonight's program is organized around the Defiance College mission. Defiance College graduates students to lead distinctive lives in their chosen professions through a spirit of service by preparing them to know, to understand, to lead, and to serve. To know. We believe that the liberal arts form a broad basis for all learning. We affirm that academic excellence demands a committed search for truth, competency in research, and other problem-solving methods, the ability to synthesize knowledge from many sources, and a capacity for self-directed learning. To understand. We provide opportunities for students to perceive and make connections between the intellectual realm and the world. We strive to develop awareness of and sensitivity to global interdependence and diverse cultures. To lead. We are committed to the betterment of the community, the nation, and the world through the development of leadership skills and abilities. We create opportunities for students to initiate and facilitate beneficial action in and out of the classroom. And we encourage self-reflection on the role of the dedicated leader. And finally, to serve. We encourage our students to be of service to their fellow students, their chosen fields of study, their communities, and the world. We provide opportunities for students to transform society through civic engagement, along with application of their knowledge and understanding to service. We will be recognizing student leaders who fulfilled Defiance College intent to become responsible citizens of the world. I know that parents and families join us for the first time in a long time this evening in taking great pride in those accomplishments. Well, parents, family members, other loved ones, please stand to be recognized. As you are able. Thank you for sharing your students with us. Very much have enjoyed having them so far. Thank you.
As President Menke noted, the program is organized into 4 parts aligning with our pillars. At the end of the program, you can also see other students who are recognized for academic achievements and excellence at other times in the year who may not have been invited this evening. Students, for those of you receiving awards that are going to be coming up in groups, if you would stay on the stage, please, until the entire group is called, moving behind the plant to stand in front of the banner, please. For those of you earning individual awards, you will stay with the president and have a photo taken immediately. Group students, you have to stay a little bit afterwards, after the faculty recess out, and then we're going to take a group photo together. So we have a way to send you some pictures and memories of this evening. At this time, we will begin the program honoring those to know. In this part of our mission, we affirm that academic excellence demands a committed search for truth, competency in research, and other problem-solving methods, the ability to synthesize knowledge, as well as the capacity for self-directed learning. The following awards reflect these aspects of our mission. To begin this award, President Menke will return to the podium and recognize a faculty member in this regard.
The faculty of Defiance College are one of our greatest institutional strengths. Each year, we honor one of our faculty members with the Dr. Richard W. Strady Distinguished Faculty Award. Before I announce this year's recipients, would all those recipients, both current faculty and any emeriti and emerita faculty are here, please stand so we can recognize you and your excellence. At this time, will Dr. Donald Burke, this year's recipient, please come forward to accept the award while Dr. Caldwell reads the citation. Congratulations. We'll go in the middle.
Dr. Donald Burke, you have distinguished yourself through outstanding contributions in teaching, scholarship, and service to the profession during your 24 years at Defiance College, where you currently serve as an associate professor of history. You graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree from Bowling Green State University in 1976. You earned your Master of Arts in American History from that same institution in 1987, and your PhD in European History from the University of Toledo in 2002. In your role as a dedicated faculty member, you have taught courses in all aspects of history and leadership, mentored countless students, assisted faculty in their work in educating future leaders, served in the Mcmaster School, and provided distinct leadership at Defiance College. This leadership includes Mcmaster School trips, division chair, being a member of the Promotion and Tenure Committee, Assessment Committee, among many others. As an associate fellow, you traveled to both Israel and Cambodia in the Mcmaster School and have presented at numerous academic conferences over your career. For several years, you were well known in town as a speaker in the local Town and Gown series, speaking at local venues about history. Dr. Don Burke, because of your outstanding leadership, teaching, and dedication to this institution and its students, Defiance College is proud to present to you the Dr. Richard Strady Distinguished Faculty Award on this 28th day of April in the year 2022. Congratulations. Dr. Burke, if you would like to say a few words. Surprise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, surprise is an understatement. Thank you very much, everyone who was a part of this. I really appreciate it. As my good friend and colleague Dave Stuckey talked about earlier today, it's appropriate that the award is named after Richard Strady. He's a good friend of mine, in fact, a neighbor for a while, and you know, really miss him a lot. But it's great to receive an award in his name. So, thank you all very much.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you.
At this time, we will recognize the seniors graduating with academic honors. Honors graduates are listed in 3 categories, and each will be presented with a gold honor cord this evening to be worn at commencement. Students, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your cord from President Menke on stage. I would ask the audience to hold their applause until all students have been recognized. Students graduating with cum laude honors have earned a cumulative GPA of a 3.5 to a 3.69. Would the following students come forward? Caitlin Borgelt. Taylor Day. Ethan Harris. Kaylin Hubble. Nate Kaffenbarger. Morgan Minnick. Nicholas Minshall. Jennifer Nishalski. Nicholas Peppel. And Robert Richmond. Magna Cum Laude are students who have earned a cumulative GPA between a 3.7 and a 3.89. Would the following students come forward who are graduating Magna Cum Laude? Amber Baldwin. Mackenzie Benham. April Johnson. Jennifer Kaffenbarger. Matthew Klein. Kaylee Dunkel. Hallie Geraci. Colton Hines. Caitlin Kiefer. Alexis Kissling. Kelsey Schaefer. Nisha Speed. And Seth Yenser. Summa cum laude students are graduating with a cumulative GPA of a 3.9 or higher. If these following students would come forward: Gabriel Curl, Brianna Francis, and Jessica Lind. Please join me in congratulating these students on their awards. The Carolyn M. Small Honors Program at Defiance College allows students to augment their regular coursework with honors options courses, provides various cultural experiences, sponsors part of the academic colloquium, and offers special seminars in topics such as extinction, architecture, and the mafia in movies. These students also are able to present their academic work at various places on and off campus. Finally, the Honors Program members have an opportunity next year to travel to Italy and Greece. If the following first, second, and third year members would come forward when I read your name, please remember to stay on stage and move to the far side as I call your name after you receive your congratulation from President Mankey. Sydney Atkins. Daryl Alexander. Hannah Amrich. Alexandria Osmus. Caden Balazak. Kayla Betker. Sorry, Kayla. Emma Bunnell. Kylie Brinkman. Genesis Brooks. Mackenzie Cooper. Natalie Cooper. Lauren Cribley. Tracy Cross. Tyler Dehan. Chelsea Dockery. Donovan Galovich. Riley George. Lainey Grimwood. Taylor Eden Harder. Aiden Hopkins. Michaela Hunt. Tegan Hunt. Grant Johnson. Haley Krozik. Noah Lindsay. Sloan Livingston. Micaiah Long. Colton Nutter. Elizabeth Patrick. Eleanor Peace. Paige Roloff. Hannah Sanderson. Nolani Schmidt. Tyler Sickmiller. Kennedy Sinks. Brianna Snyder. Garrett Snyder. Opal Thomas. Parker Tilsey. Adam Tobin. Joshua Vischer. Hallie Webb. And Clover Worrell. Please join me in congratulating the first year, second, and third year students in the honors program. Seniors in the honors program have been truly leaders and exceptional students on campus. Would the following students please come forward to receive your stole from President Menke, if the audience would hold their applause until all the students have been recognized. Madison Back. Amber Baldwin. Mackenzie Benham. Caitlin Borgelt. Matthew Klein. Gabriel Curl. Mackenzie Duncan. Kaylee Dunkel. Brianna Francis. Hallie Geraci. Michaela Gillum. Jeremy Jimenez. Caitlin Kiefer. Alexis Kissling. Jessica Lind. Sophie Moeller. Jennifer Nishalski. Samantha Saylor. Kelsey Schaefer. Natalie Shingler. And Nisha Speed. Please join me in congratulating these students and their accomplishments. Congratulations. Thank you. Started in 2020, these next two awards recognize the work of outstanding first-year students in two fall courses, FYE 100, First Year Experience Seminar, and World Issues, GLST 100. At this time, I would invite Lisa Crumman-Hancock, who serves as the Assistant Dean of Student Success and Coordinator of the FYE course of DC, to award the inquiry paper winner.
Thank you, Dr. Caldwell. It is my pleasure to present the FYE 100 Inquiry Paper Award. This award honors the research project that is generated out of the FYE 100, the required first-year experience course, and recognizes work that embodies superior skills in both academic writing and research. Each FYE 100 faculty member submitted what they considered the best inquiry papers in each of their sections, and then two Defiance College faculty outside of the FYE program completed a blind reading of the submitted essays to evaluate and identify the outstanding inquiry papers. Finalists. The award is then given to the top FYE 100 student for their outstanding inquiry research paper. The word inquiry means to ask for information. This idea of asking effective questions and learning to locate, evaluate, and synthesize information are at the heart of the FYE 100 course. In college, we want you to learn to create and produce knowledge, not just memorize and report it. We also want you to recognize that scholarship or academic research is a conversation or an academic discourse. As a student doing academic research, you're jumping into this discourse, this conversation. You're engaging in a type of conversation with your sources and their authors so that you can gain new understanding of your research topic. The student who won this outstanding FYE Inquiry Paper Award for the 2021-2022 academic year demonstrated excellent research skills and the ability to effectively join into this academic conversation. The award goes to Emma Bunnell for her paper, Touched by Tragedy.
At this time, I would invite Dr. Jeremy Taylor to the podium to award the Outstanding Orator from World Issues.
Good evening. World Issues is a unique class because students are not just asked to read or memorize facts about historical events. Instead, students are challenged to personify historical figures, craft arguments, and debate issues from a perspective that may drastically differ from their own. Whether arguing the merits of the 1787 Constitutional Convention or deciding the fate of King Louis XVI and revolutionary France, students must use their oratory skills to persuade their colleagues to support their position. Last fall, each World Issues instructor nominated the students that they believed demonstrated the highest levels of oratory skills for this award. These nominees then participated in a debate today during the Mcmaster Symposium and Academic Colloquium. Speeches were judged by a panel of anonymous faculty members on content, argumentation, delivery, and wit. With the following nominees that competed today, please come forward. Sydney Atkins, AKA Lafayette. Xavier Borden, AKA Danton. Annika Kraft, AKA Lafayette. And Noah Lindsay, AKA King Louis XVI, rightful ruler of France. You know the whole thing. Of those nominated, I am very proud to announce the winner of the 2021-22 Outstanding Orator Award in World Issues. Would everyone return to their seats except for Sydney Atkins?
Those students got into the debates, I'll tell you. They came in costume and they were wearing crowns, and it was delightful to watch these students and their academic acumen. The Outstanding Research Undergraduate Presentation Award is presented to the student today who produced research of high academic quality following the rigor expected of the discipline in terms of research. A panel of faculty judged students today, and I am pleased to ask Caitlin Smith to join the president on stage, please. Caitlin is being recognized today for her research supported by Dr. Brown and Dr. Sorrell. And I hope I get this right, so forgive me, I'm a sociologist. Diatom inferred seasonal fluctuations in a rural pond in Defiance, Ohio. Caitlin is presented this award as well as a check for $100 that comes from the Office of the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Congratulations. At this time in the program, we will now honor the students who reflect our pillar to understand. At DC, we provide numerous opportunities for students to perceive and make connections between the intellectual realm and the world. We strive to develop awareness of and sensitivity to global interdependence and diverse cultures. At this time, Dean Taylor will recognize members of the Mcmaster School for Advancing Humanity, fellows and associate fellows. Dr. Taylor.
The Mcmaster School for Advancing Humanity was founded in 2002 to serve as a focal point for teaching, service, scholarship, and action to improve the human condition worldwide. The next series of awards recognizes those students who participated in the Mcmaster School for Advancing Humanities Fellows and Scholars Program. These Mcmaster scholars have served nationally or internationally and participated in year-long learning communities, working closely with Mcmaster faculty fellows to develop community-based research projects that investigate and address the root causes of human suffering. As a result of effectively applying their academic expertise in collaboration with their community's partners, these scholars have emerged as committed global citizens and leaders who understand the importance of individual liberties in improving the human condition. I would now like to recognize the Mcmaster scholars who have participated in research projects this year. Please come forward to be recognized. Mackenzie Army. Lauren Cribley. Micaiah Long. Sophie Muller. Samantha Saylor. Brianna Snyder. Grant Johnson. Michael Joseph. Dylan King. Olivia Kruskowski. Jadina Mazzetti. Andy Ramirez. Jalen Red. Autumn Sadler. Emily Vargo. Hallie Webb. Clover World. Let's have a round of applause for our award recipients. The following graduating seniors have served as McMaster Scholars. I would ask the faculty members who have served as McMaster Fellows to please come forward to present the blue McMaster School Honor Cords to the graduating seniors who have served with these McMaster Scholars. All right. Brewanna Francis. Samantha Saylor. Kelsey Schaefer. All right, let's get a round of applause for our seniors. The McMaster School for Advancing Humanities Certificate Program allows McMaster Scholars to expand on their initial learning community experiences with opportunities to reflect upon macro-level policy issues that affect U.S. and global populations. To earn the McMaster School Certificate, scholars must serve as an active member of a learning community, participate in a minimum of 4 constitutional conversations, and complete additional coursework related to global, political, and social systems. The following individuals have earned the McMaster School Certificate and will receive cords to be worn at commencement. Brewanna Francis. Kelsey Schaefer. And Samantha Saylor. I'm helping you get your step. Yeah, everybody get their steps in today. Let's have a round of applause for our Mcmaster certificates.
At this time in the program, we will now honor those reflecting the pillar in our mission to lead. At DC, we are committed to the betterment of the community, the nation, and the world through the development of leadership skills and abilities. We create opportunities for students to initiate and facilitate beneficial action in and out of the classroom and encourage self-reflection on the role of a dedicated leader. The following awards reflect this pillar of our mission. If Dr. Taylor would now return as Dean of the Mcmaster School to present the Civic Engagement Honors.
Thank you, Dr. Caldwell. Till honor cords are presented to senior students who have made extraordinary contributions to the college and the community through their leadership and service. The following graduating seniors have been chosen by faculty or staff for civic engagement honors. Would the following students please come forward to receive their Till cords, which are to be worn at commencement. Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Mackenzie Benham. Brianna Francis. Jeremy Jimenez. Alexis Kiesling. Jennifer Nashowski. Felicia Peterkin Campbell. Robert Richmond. Kelsey Schaefer. Glasses and tassels don't really work well together. Nat Shingler. Brita Strauss. Can we have a round of applause for our civic engagement honor? At this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Angela Sosby to come forward and introduce the Defiance College service leaders.
Good evening. Defiance College service leaders complete a minimum of 100 hours of service during each calendar year, engaging in service with communities here in Defiance and beyond. Purple and gold honor cords are presented to senior service leaders. Would the following students please come forward to receive their cords to be worn at commencement? Please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Mackenzie Benham. Matthew Klein, Kaylee Dunkel, Brianna Francis, Jeremy Jimenez, Alexis Kiesling, Lisa Maria Markoff, Sophie Muller, Jennifer Nishalski, AJ Ramirez, Kelsey Schaefer, Natalie Shingler, Nisha Speed, and Brita Strauss. Okay, let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you.
The Charles J. Ping Student Service Award is granted annually to undergraduates from Ohio Campus Compact member institutions that exhibit outstanding leadership in their community service endeavors, both on their campus and within their community. The award is named in honor of Charles J. Ping, who served as president of Ohio University from 1975 to 1994. Candidates must be nominated by the president of their college and have met the following criteria: evidence of exemplary community service and efforts that have connected service with academic study or designed programs with long-term community involvement. It is my pleasure to award the Charles J. Ping Student Service Award to Kelsey Schaefer. Throughout her time at Defiance College, Kelsey has demonstrated leadership and a commitment to service both locally and internationally. Kelsey is an active member of the Defiance College Service Leaders Program. She has completed over 300 hours of community service through programs such as Project Pink, Dance Marathon, DC Recycling, and the Op Shop. As a future educator, Kelsey has also spent time tutoring and mentoring children in local schools. Kelsey's commitment to service is also evidenced by her active participation in campus activities such as Defiance College Ambassadors, peer leader in the First Year Experience course, honors program, and a member of the Project 701 Executive Committee. She was also awarded the Reader C. Hutchinson Assistantship in the Humanities for 2 academic years. In this position, she worked with the Arts and Humanities Division Chair on a number of special projects. I happened to be the Arts and Humanities Chair when she did that. It was really good, really good. I got you, Kelsey. Kelsey has been selected as a Mcmaster Scholar to Belize for the 3rd year in a row. The mission of the Mcmaster School is to educate students for responsible citizenship, to produce committed global citizens and leaders who will understand the importance of individual liberty in improving the human condition worldwide, and who will take an active role in addressing these issues, whatever professions they may choose. Kelsey's community-based research projects in Belize have focused on working with children in schools. More specifically, she'll be creating and implementing history lessons that align with the Belizean curriculum and utilize universal design for learning to meet the needs of all students. If everyone can give a round of applause for Kelsey with the Charles J. King Award.
It is now my pleasure to award the Wanda May Mcmaster Service Award, which recognizes a Defiance College junior woman who exemplifies what Wanda's life stood for, a commitment to serving others. Wanda was a dynamic personality which was dedicated to making a positive difference in the lives of others. Having graduated from Defiance College in 1975, where her husband was a young professor, she was loved and admired by those who loved her work, church, and community. She was a consummate giver, especially to those causes and organizations designed to help the poor and the needy. This year's award winner is an outstanding young woman who continually shows her commitment to serving others in a variety of ways. She serves as a 3-year member of the Defiance College Service Leadership Program, logging over 350 service hours with the campus and community as a whole. She is also a 2-time Mcmaster student to Belize. Her service on campus includes working with the DC softball team, DCR, Night Without a Home, and SAC. In the community, she has worked with Special Olympics, the Tim Tebow Foundation, Night to Shine, Sarah's Garden, the Pat Center, Sunset Retirement Community, Caitlin's Cottage, and Continue the Story. She is known to always be willing to lend a helping hand and is rarely seen without a smile on campus. She is an excellent example of servant leadership, both on campus and in her community. In recognition of her significant service to others, it is with great pleasure that I present the Wanda May Mcmaster Service Award to Olivia Kruskowski. If Olivia would come forward. The John Troutman Service Award is named in honor of Dr. John Troutman, a 1972 graduate of Defiance College, a longtime employee, and the 2020 honorary degree recipient from his alma mater. This award recognizes a junior man who exemplifies a history of and commitment to serving others, like John. This year's recipient is a leader among his peers. Serving as an ambassador for Defiance College, he is often the face of the Yellow Jackets to potential incoming students and their families. He is a member of the DC basketball team, Alpha Phi Omega, SAC, Campus Activities Board, a Mcmaster Scholar to Panama, and a DC service leader. During his time at Defiance College, he has completed service hours with organizations such as Special Olympics, the Defiance YMCA, Lily Creek Farms, United Way of Defiance, Defiance Lions Club, the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure, Paulding Pride, Ayersville Elementary, Caitlin's College, and Children's Lantern, among others. This recipient truly embodies the term leadership and is an excellent representative of Defiance College, both on campus and off. If this year's recipient, Grant Johnson, would join the president on stage. I would like to now recognize those veterans who are graduating this year from Defiance College. Would the following students please come forward when your name is read to receive your red, white, and blue cords to be worn as commencement in recognition of your service to our nation. Brett Moravec. And if we could give each of these individuals a round of applause, they certainly deserve it. Nicholas Peppel. Robert Richmond. And Keisha Shoup. Congratulations. At this time, it is my honor to present the Reverend Gerald Mullatt Award for service to Defiance College by a student. Reverend Mullatt devoted 38 years of distinguished and dedicated servant leadership to Defiance College. This award, which bears his name, recognizes an outstanding senior who has demonstrated a sincere commitment to service, both on campus and beyond. Similar to the Mcmaster Award, the Troutman Award, this award also is a surprise to its recipient. This year, the award goes to a young woman who has been an active participant in the Defiance Mentoring Program, service leaders, and countless activities both on and off campus. The nominator noted she demonstrated an outstanding service to the college community. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Alexis Kiesling as this year's recipient of the Gerald Mullatt Award. The Outstanding Staff Service Award is presented annually to the individual staff member who has exhibited dedication to service through his or her work with our students, faculty, staff, and the community. This year's recipient exhibits dedication in all her work with students, faculty, staff, and the college. A 2017 graduate of Defiance College in athletic training, she then went on to Purdue to pursue her master's degree. She is well known on campus for her team spirit. Her team has to go around campus and get all of our signatures, and then has a well-known fight with water guns, and demonstrating the values of an award of leadership, respect, commitment, hard work, and teamwork. She works very closely with admissions and serves on the task force for the HLC Reaffirmation Committee. She always gets the job done, and has been a pleasure to have her assist our students and work aside her as a coworker. Her commitment to DC is outstanding. She is an excellent and positive role model for the college and in our community, and a valuable member of our campus. Please join me in congratulating the recipient this year of the Outstanding Staff Service Award, Ms. Megan Warren. Yeah, there's no names in the program because these are all the surprises of the night. Now we will award the Outstanding Faculty Service Award, which is presented annually to an individual who has displayed a strong commitment to service on and beyond the Defiance College campus. This year's recipient serves an assistant professor in education. She's been a full-time faculty member here since 2018 after working as an adjunct instructor here and field placement supervisor. As a professor and advisor, she is very student-centered. She strives to build positive connections with her students and adapts her classes and content to their needs and provides the best possible learning experiences for each one. In one particular case last year, she worked one-on-one with a student who had extenuating circumstances that allowed that student to successfully complete the program. She is an advocate for inquiry-based science in the classroom, seeing how to promote higher learning, education, and thinking, as well as context-based learning. She is known for being spotted around campus with her students as they construct and utilize items for unique hands-on learning experiences. She holds a PhD from the University of Toledo, where she also received her bachelor's and master's degree. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Outstanding Faculty Service Award, Dr. Amanda Gilbert. The Harold Mcmaster Life in Action Award is presented to individuals who have taken direct action to improve the human condition in conjunction with or in support of the Mcmaster School for Advancing Humanity at Defiance College. Defiance College students engage in transformative learning through this program, and the specific criteria for nomination includes being able to demonstrate that transformation. This year's award winner was not able to join us tonight, but we still wanted to recognize the excellent work of Mary Ann Studer, who is the recipient of this year's award. If you would join me in a round of applause for her. At this time, the ceremony has concluded. We would like to thank the parents, the family members, and friends who have joined us here this evening to celebrate the achievements of these excellent students, faculty, and staff. Can we have one more round of applause for our honorees? Before we conclude, I would like to thank folks. A ceremony like this certainly does not happen on its own. It takes a team, and we have a great team here. So Ms. Britta Baker, Ryan Embrock for helping us today with photography, Ryan Mays playing on the organ, Haley McCarran and Judy Lymanstall for leading this ceremony, Dean Winslow, Dawn Buckholt, Steve Borowski, as well as Robin Ote and Sharon Wimkin, and as well as everyone who helped, who I probably have forgotten. I apologize. After the recessional with the faculty, if those of you who were part of group awards would come back and back up on stage, we're going to take formal photos together with the president. I would now ask Dr. Coulter, who is retiring after this year, so this will be his last time of closing the honors program for us. Thank you for doing so.
Benediction means good words. And so now go out in joy as you celebrate your achievements tonight. Go out with strength, equipped with all that you've learned. Go out with wisdom and renew your mind each day. And most of all, go out in love with kindness and blessings to give away. Amen.